Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Ausra.
Let's start episode 215 of Ask Vidas and Ausra podcast. This question was sent by George, and he writes, Dear Vidas, my greatest problem at this point is independence of both hands and feet, and in addition to the usual issues of sight reading all the separate parts. You're very kind to write. Yours truly, George. So it seems like George hasn't spent many years on the organ bench.
Yes, it seems from his question that he is a beginner.
Okay. And beginners usually struggle with playing separate melodies on your hands and separate on the feet at the same time. That's what we call independence of both hands and feet. Right? So this is just a very natural phenomenon, I think.
It is.
That's how we all start, and it's nothing to be either worried about or ashamed of.
That's true. So, and as I have told before, or for other organists who ask our opinion and help, you really need to work in slow tempo. And you really need to work in combinations, not play all the parts together.
Also, in your experience, will there ever be a time where a person can practice faster right away?
Not really.
Because the texture is just too complex, right?
I know.
Unless you are playing a solo melody for just single voice.
Yes, that's right, when you can play fast.
Or if you're playing with a partner, maybe two voices, like an organ duet, and you're both sight reading two voices each.
That's right, but in other cases you need to start with a slow tempo.
Remember, Ausra, in Bach's birthday recital, we just picked up a harmonization of Bach's chorale maybe 5 minutes before our actual performance. We just played it through a couple of times, and we did it at the concert tempo right away. That was risky, but we did it.
Yes, it worked okay, I think.
Would it be okay if, for example, either of us alone would have played it?
Probably not so well as we played it together.
Because alone you have to manage 4 parts.
That's right. In an open score, written in an open score, so.
So then you would need to spend some extra time.
Yes, because it wouldn't be so fun to read 4 lines together.
Unless you're doing this every day.
Sure.
Like choir conductors do. So, yes, basically, slow practice is essential. And Ausra, will there ever be a time when a person can practice without spending too much time on combinations, just 4 parts right away?
Sure.
That is possible.
Yes, that's right.
But maybe later in his career or her career.
True, maybe after 4 or 5 years of extensive playing.
I think it's too few years. I think more than that is needed.
Well, it depends on circumstances.
When did you first found out that you can manage 4-part texture right away?
I now don't remember exactly when was this bad time.
It wasn't like on January 1st, 2013?
No. But actually for me, the church position helped a lot. When I was forced, besides from playing that organ solo repertoire, when I was, having to learn a lot of music for the church each week, a new music for the church.
So basically having a regular performance opportunities every Sunday basically facilitates your progress.
That's true, yes.
It's like being thrown into a swimming pool deep enough to drown, right? And being told swim or sink.
That's right.
So can we recommend that system to George? Swimming or sinking?
Well, I don't know what his goals are, but maybe he could, try to find like assistant organist position. Part-time.
Just a few hours per month.
Yes. And I think this would be a motivation enough, for him to improve faster.
Maybe just one piece per month to learn for starters. That would be a good opportunity, right?
Yes.
If he could show up on the organ bench at church just one Sunday a month and play something new, and then go back and learn for a month something new again and show up the next month.
Yes, it would be, I think, a good beginning.
Mm-hmm. Would that be a scary experience at first for him?
Yes, but I think it would get easier with time.
How much time do you need to be more comfortable with playing in public at the beginning level? How many performances or Sundays?
Probably 10.
You're about right. I think in my experience, when I was playing my improvisation recitals, non-stop for 60 minutes, at first it was like very, very scary experience. But after 10 performances, it was a breakthrough, a little bit of revelation. And every 10 performances, you discover something new about yourself, something new about the music, and something new about the instrument that you're playing. Agree?
Yes.
Excellent. So
if you will take some judge position, so at the end of a year you will feel more comfortable.
yeah, you will have learned 12 pieces.
That's right.
And remember, you can constantly repeat those pieces over time. Maybe not every week, but maybe a few times a month, right? And your repertoire will expand this way. You will not have one or two pieces under your belt, but then 12 pieces. And the next year, perhaps you will learn not maybe 12 new pieces, but maybe 24 new pieces, because your new skill level will build on this old skill level, right?
Yes.
It's possible?
That's possible. True. Maybe some of those, pieces you will not repeat. Maybe you will not like them so much after a while.
Mm-hmm.
But still, some of them you will keep practicing
Exactly.
and playing.
And by the time you will have 12 pieces learned for your repertoire, you can actually play a public recital. Maybe not necessarily an hour long, which is too hard for a beginner, but maybe 30 minutes.
Sure.
Maybe with another person, split half, 50% of time you on the bench, and another person would help you too, or with a soloist or with
Yes.
another instrument.
I thought about it too. That's a nice idea to share, to play some ensembles.
Mm-hmm. So the best way to grow is basically to start failing in public as often as possible. Right, Osha?
Yes, that's true.
And the most scariest way too.
Yes, doesn't sound very much encouraging, but that's true.
That's the way we do it, actually. Right, Osha? We
Yes.
don't keep our mistakes under the table. Right? Because mistakes are not fatal. You will not die from playing C sharp instead of D flat.
I'm not so sure about it.
Okay. Thank you, guys. This was Vidas.
And Osha.
Please remember to practice today, and send us more of your questions, because we love helping you grow. And when you apply our tips in your practice and maybe modify a little bit our advice too to fit your situation, because some things will work for us but not necessarily for you, but you can always suggest and pick and choose from our advice, right? what you like. Then with time you will discover something different about yourself, and actually other people will say, oh, George, you're different now. What happened? Tell us more. Right?
Yes.
So you will have gained a new skill. That's amazing way to live, constantly learning and staying curious in the ever-changing world. Thank you guys, this was Vidas.
And Ausra.
And remember, when you practice,
Miracles happen.